on. Yeah, baby. It wasn't stupid. We knew what we were doing. We knew what we were doing. And now we win because we have 2-time warp in hand. Transmorgify. You. Yeah. Yeah, you. Mystical Dispute held up, by the way. Saw it coming, eh? Let's test your talents. Oh. Let's go! How's it going, y'all? Time to Smash MTG, and today we're back with more NTG, historic action, and today we got another spicy little number. This is Jeskai Transmorgify. Now, I try to not do historic videos back-to-back. I try to alternate between standard and historic video after video, but this deck's been so fun that I just really want to record with it and play it, because what little I've got to play with this in Best of 1, it's been an absolute blast. This list is from my buddy Scott, Howling Mines. I don't remember where he got it from, but this list has been super cool to me, and I know this is what a lot of people hate in historic, this is extra turns kind of stuff. But basically what you're trying to do is either make tokens with Shark Typhoon, or if you look in the mana base, we're playing 4 Dwarven Mines here. If you control 3 or more mountains when this comes in, it comes in untapped and makes a 1/1 dwarf. So on turn 4, you can drop that and make a dwarf, and then you can either Transmorgify on it, or Indomitable Creativity. And the only creature we play in the deck is Velomachus Lorehold. You can also get around this, say with, where'd it go? With Creativity, if turn 3 you do Prismari Command and you make an artifact, then that next turn, you can get your 4th land down, you can sacrifice an artifact, and also get your Velomachus. But basically, you're trying to shoot out a turn 4 Velomachus if the the fields are open for you to do that. You attack in. As far as spells you can hit off this, Time Warp, obviously the big one here, getting to take an extra turn and do it again is really, really nice. But there's also 4 of Experimental Overload, which is a card that I don't even remember. But you create an XX blue and red weird creature token where X is the number of instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard. We don't really care about that part too much, though it does help with the clock. Next part of this, then you may return an instant or sorcery card from your graveyard into your hand and exile this. So say you hit Time Warp on your first one, second turn, which you'll have 5 mana then, you hit Experimental Overload, bring Time Warp back to your hand, cast it again. I've had games where I've got the Time Warp like 4 times in a row. Usually I don't get that far because the opponent just scoops it up, but it's pretty funny just how fast you can kill somebody with this. So let's take it on the ladder and see how it goes. This may be awful, but it looked really sweet when I watched it, so let's take it in there, see how it goes. Let's go. Alright, first game of the day here is against Thane 100. Let's see how it goes. We'll be on the play again. We like that. And we have the ability here, should we draw some lands anyway, to do some creating, so let's get it. Brainstorm really good in this deck, just helping you find those lands you need. You know, if you're afraid of them taking your creativity or something with a Thoughtseize, you can hide it. So let's just try to not get... I mean, if we get turn 1 Thoughtseize here, we have a good odds of finding something else. They snarling at us. Here we will Fatal Passage so we can potentially shuffle some stuff away. That is an opt. We also have Miscast, but you just need to miscast something. Kid. Let's brainstorm. Well, I don't need a 3rd Typhoon. 2, 3. I do want that. Put full control in here, just in case. I guess we're getting rid of 2 Typhoons. I've had some weird luck with Arena lately with it just like passing through a turn when I didn't want it to, so I gotta be real careful with that. Yeah, we'll get a blue source since we already have the mountain. Actually, I guess we need to get a mountain. Just in case we have to... Let's just go to the mountain here. Just in case we draw a Dwarven Mine. Be on the safe side with it. This does make your mana awkward as you only have the 1 blue source here for a miscast, but we'll see if we even need to use it. Okay, Experimental Overload is a card. Here, no matter what, we're just making a Shark Typhoon token. That's fine. That's 2 mana gone. Now, if opponent can just play a tap land, that would be lovely. Or red, yeah. Now, this could be a shark, and that's kind of spooky, so hopefully they place... Yes! Yes, you greedy bitch. You greedy, greedy, silly willy. Thank you. And here we'll go ahead... Yeah. We'll play the Fatal Passage. I'm just going to go ahead and get a blue source here. Let's just Transmorgify. The creativity is a little bit more flexible. That's a dragon. That's attack for 5. That is meh, not what we wanted. So I'm actually going to get the Prismari command here. I'm going to draw 2 cards and create a treasure token. We'll discard an Overload. And I guess Triome. Just in case we need that other creativity. I can't imagine we do, but it can be a thing. And now we have this miscast held up if for some reason we need to use it. I don't think we will. Brainstorm is fine. That's how it goes. Love to see it. So against them, Test of Talents, we'll put it here for show. Some Disputes we'll bring in. Anger the God, something we could want. I don't exactly remember how we're supposed to sideboard with this. Against them, we'll cut, I think you're supposed to cut 2 of these, if I remember right. Maybe 1 Velomachus. This still seems fine. Maybe a Typhoon. Okay. Well, I guess opponent didn't like the idea of us taking extra turns. Makes my job easier. So a good start here. Let's go ahead and play another. Alright, game number 2 against Vigno. I'd be okay if everybody wanted to do that. Just kind of scoop game 2 after a win and just not play. I'm cool with that. So on the draw, I think we keep this. If I was on the play, I'd probably pitch this. But I like the idea of drawing a land and being able to, you know, make some mana here. Against blue, I could also probably should have shot that in, huh? But make an artifact and draw 2, discard 2. Curious to see how often. There have been a few games I've played, and again, I've just been playing some best of 1. If it really matters, it's not too bad. If it really matters, if this was like a Spell Pierce, because there are some times like turn 3 they go Narset, and I would like to counter it, and I've just not been able to. I'll let them have this. That's fine. If they end up trying to cast that 2-mana spell, I do probably miscast that. That's a lot of value for them. Okay. Okay. We'll go get us some mountain. Need to find one of our enablers now. Okay, that's another mountain. Okay, well, we're good on mountains now. We can get blue sources from here on out. Crackling Drake. Yep, that resolves. Let's go ahead, draw 2, discard 2, and create a treasure token. And we'll do both here. Okay, discard you. I think discard you. They'll know what we're doing now, but that's okay. Can we get an Indomitable Creativity off the top? Transmorgify is so close. No, you rascal. So now we just end of turn Typhoon. Next one, yeah. We just end of turn Typhoon here and hopefully get to go off. And if we can get an extra turn once, we have 2 in hand already, so we'll actually be in really good shape. So we just need to kind of get this stuff to resolve. Been on the play here, but it's been really nice. Sure. We're pretty much letting about anything resolve here. And the good news is they're kind of inclined to tap out. Okay, those are some good hits. The Ox isn't too much of a worry right now. Them putting a bunch of Phoenixes in the yard is, but again, if we can get them to tap out, you know, we're not too worried about this stuff. Okay. I gotta cast one more spell here. Like, go land and then flash back Faithless Looting. Okay. That's Phoenix coming in. At least one. 8 damage. And the worry here is this is still a shock. So I think I'm actually just making XX a 2-2. Well, I can make it 3-3, right? Because it's a shock that gets around that. So XX 1, 2, 3. So we'll actually make a 3-3 here. We got the Transmorgify mana already. This way we get around shock. Can't imagine they're playing like Red Cat melee in the main, right? Dwarven Mine's actually nice as well. So let's do this. Make a 1-1. Let's Transmorgify. We're holding up Miscast here too. Let's see if we can just win this thing right here, shall we? Nice. Let's swing for 8. I don't know what you're trying to do, but it ain't gonna work, son. We got that miscast, though. Give me an extra turn, please. 1-time warp. That sucks. That sucks. We'll put back an overload and Dwarven Mine, I guess. Unfortunate. That's the bad thing about this, is if you do whiff, it feels kind of bad. Okay, well, we got him down to 12. 5, 6, 7, 8. We still got this miscast held up, which is good. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If they have 2 shocks, we're dead, so we kind of have to block here, unfortunately. So we'll take 5. And I think I make them pay for this. So now we can just do this again next turn. Cool. So let's do it again. Again, we're kind of hoping to hit a time warp. Oh, I guess I could have played a blue source. That was actually stupid on my part. Come on. Yeah, baby. It wasn't stupid. We knew what we were doing. We knew what we were doing. And now we win because we have 2-time warp in hand. That is GG. We'll go ahead and do this and crack it. But yeah, they're dead now. This deck is so sweet. Get us another blue source. Let's go to attack. We'll brainstorm. Yeah, we'll draw some more cards. We'll overload in the bin and Prismari command here. Not the bin, but here. Sure. It don't matter. They're dead. Let's time warp again. Now we can just kill them. Just so many ways to get them dead out of nowhere. It's crazy. Making them pay the 3 there was actually pretty big. So again, Test of Talents comes in. Aether Gust we could put in for red stuff. I just don't think it's worth it. So we do this. We -1 this. Bring 2 that down, and I guess an overload. I don't remember exactly how we do this, but we're going to do it this way this time. See how this works. Let's go. All right, game number 2 against Vigno. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hey, 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 hey. Opener here. Guess. They turn 1 opt, eh? And I probably don't even shock in here, because I'm going to want to hold this dispute up for when we try to Transmorgify. Ooh, opponent. Ooh, opponent, no. Well, this might not be a game after all. I'm actually going to dispute that now, I think. I think we're going to. With them missing a land, I think we have to do it. I'm the bad guy. Ooh. Sure. They can do it this time. But we have everything in hand here ready to roll. Play a tap land. Play a tap land. And this gets around most spells. Let's hope they just shock this now. God, we got Dwarven Mines for days. So I'm imagining this is a shock they have held up here. Do we still go for it is a question. So we can kind of just afford to go for it. Let's go for it. Probably a shock, but we need to get it out of their hand if it is. Oh, it's not. They're just dead then. This could be like a bounce spell. Maybe a Callous Dismissal or something. For an unsummon, people play that. Lightning Axe. Okay. It's pretty good. We have Time Warp in hand. Ooh. I just want a Time Warp, baby. That doggone Lightning Axe. That's a red source. Okay, we've drawn all four of our Dwarven Mines. Let's go to combat here. Swing one. Let's take an extra turn. I would like to take an extra turn. Thank you. Okay. Let's play Dwarven Mine. Swing two. I would like to take an extra turn. One, two, three, four, five, six. So we can't lore hold here anyway. Dwarven Mine. Let's go and brainstorm here. Ooh, that's good too. That is good too. We'll ditch Shark Typhoon. I don't think we need this extra mountain. Yeah, we'll do this. I do want to have that Shark Typhoon at some point. And I kind of want to wait like one turn to where I can just do all this with protection. In case I have another Lightning Axe. So, let's actually go to attacks here. Swing three. And we'll pass the turn. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All four Dwarven Mines. That is fine with me. Swing it in. Don't be afraid. Yeah. Yeah, opponent's on a mission. And I like it. So let's Transmorgify you. Yeah. Yeah, you. Mystical Dispute held up, by the way. That's easy Stern Dismissal. That's probably game there. I'm assuming they probably just Scoopy-Doopy-Dup. Scoopy-Doopy-Dup! God, we're not hitting on these at all, though, man. Since I can't do this on my turn anyways, do this. I guess we do this. Play this. Pass the turn. They're at 3 now. They got to do a lot to deal with us here. We've not got to really even hit off this Velomachus, but you've still got to see just the potential of what it can do to put it into play. Like, if they send us back, we just have the mana to cast it next turn. Sure. Now, we're not out of the woods by any stretch. And I'll cycle this for 0 if they end up tapping out here. That way I can just draw, because we have this other Velomachus here. And I think that's it, right? Yep. It's pretty good. Swinging in. That's right. Oh, come on. Yeah. There you go. Cycle for 0. Let's Velomachus. Let's attack. Let's a Prismari command. This is actually lethal. We do 2 damage and we make a treasure token. 2 damage to opponent. 2 damage to opponent, make the treasure token, then shock in Steve Vent's Prismari command again. Let's go. 2-0 here. I'm actually kind of short on time, so I really hate this is a short video. I might record one more in a little bit, but for now I gotta kind of quit because, for one, my stomach's actually been feeling really bad, but number 2, I gotta go. So maybe we'll play another one. If not, let's go back and look at the deck list one more time. All right, last game of the day here. Aside, I'm gonna try to push through anyways against Marlos Batista. On the play, we love it. Opening hand here isn't great, to be honest. Excuse me. I don't even keep this. The Brainstorm's better. And we have the Shark Typhoon and Transmorgify, so we keep this and discard the Velomachus. That's the beauty of this deck, is the discards are pretty easy. So let's go ahead, try on, pass the turn. But yeah, I don't know if it's the protein I ate after the gym today or what, but I've just been feeling really, really yucky. Okay, 2 miscasts is actually pretty gas against control as well. And if they tap out for something like a Narset on turn 3, we just do our thing. Let's go and Brainstorm. Don't want Velomachus. Don't want you. And I think it's you I don't want right now. I kind of want both of these miscasts. So let's do that. Yep. Opponent with the snooze. Don't you snooze me, you SOB. You sob. And I think I actually get this blue because we have the mana for this already. Brainstorm is actually nice here too. We probably just cycle anyways. But there is a chance that I don't want to cast it. Ooh, nothing. Ooh, opponent. Let's do these. Dwarven Mine is really nice here. Ooh, no, it's not. Opponent BM'ing like crazy over there. They just can't control themselves. Let's go ahead and Brainstorm here first, since I can't Transmorgify right now anyways. With them missing mana, we should still be in an okay spot, though. Velomachus and Overload go here. Actually, I should have put Time Warp back, because I could have been forced to draw it. Let's play this. Let's go to attacks. Get him down to 17. Yeah, I should have put... That was my fault. I should have put Time Warp back in here, because then I'd be guaranteed to hit it this next turn. Jesus. We really need lands. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. I think we're just playing the patient game here. It's kind of rude. Don't do that. Hey, it overspelled Pierce this time. It worked. Soul God Lantern, sure. Chuck in. Let's go for attack here. Still, we need another land to do what we want to do, man. We're really falling behind here just because of our mana. Okay, they shock in. Foretell here. God! Come on! Damn, I need to land. It's fucking Velomachus, dude. And opponents just BM them like crazy, so I just really want to beat them extra bad here. Sure. Sure, you prick. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Now, unfortunately, they have the mana to counter our stuff. It's pretty aggravating. Let's go to attacks first. Once again, opponent over here just can't control themselves. Let's go and overload and they counter this. I don't really care. What a douche canoe. Sure. They got Bolt Hound over here going wild. They're just uncontrollably BMing. They just cannot stop it. They shocking in. 1, 2, 3. I really hope they don't have a counter for this. Hopefully it resolves so I can BM them back a little bit. Nice. Opponent only getting there because we can't hit our lands is unfortunate. They're tapped out now, so we can at least time warp. Draw us a card. Fuck. So annoying. Get back the miscast to protect this if we can. I'll take 4 here. It's whatever. This miscast is not looking as good as I want it to right now. And they plussed up. That was kind of greedy on their part. Yeah, we'll take this. I wonder if they know what we're doing. Dovin's veto here obviously sucks. We can't draw land to save our freaking life, though. So let's try to Transmorgify. Just don't have veto. Have, like, saw it coming. Give me that extra turn, baby. They deserve to lose after this, too, so give me that extra turn. One time. That's a time warp. Oh, we're so sleepy. Oh, we're so sleepy. Get wrecked, Marlos Batista. You suck. So when it comes to me BMing, and I've had some people point out, like, hey, you BM, like, when you say good game early, and a lot of times I really don't mean, like, I don't mean that as a mean thing. That's just, you know, it's my fault there. I'm going to cut one more of these against control, since they're more hard control. Cut, like, One of you. One of you. Maybe a command. Let's do this. But no, like, when I say good game early, I don't really mean it as a bad way, but I get that it comes off that way, so that's my fault. But when you're just constantly spamming emotes like that, you're a jerk. But I'll sling it back at you. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you need to rise above it and don't stoop to another level. No, I'm gonna stoop. That's just kind of how I do. 2 miscasts is pretty good. The rest of this isn't good, though. This will keep. Again, we kind of have what we need here. We'll get rid of the overload. Again, opponent just going wild over there. Just cannot control themselves. It's kind of funny, though. I think because of Dwarven Mine, we do this. Okay, so here we'll cycle. Sure. We'll cycle end a turn. I really hope they try to get cute and shock it. Again, opponent just can't stop. Or like Lightning Helix. So you can do it now if you want to. It's fine. So here we'll make a mine little token. Let's go ahead, some of these. We got him. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Because next turn's the big turn. So we brainstorm here. So we'll put Time Warp back, so we want to do this, and I guess the Triome. Do it just like this. And again, just try to bait them out a bit more. Let's do create a treasure token and draw 2, discard 2. Again, opponent's just going crazy over there. We got creativity, so they kill this. Not a big deal. Like, I'm trying to bait anything out of them. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. One less counter we got to worry about. So here we can do this, and we're still holding up. 2, 3, 4. Ooh, we're not. Guess we're not holding up what we want to yet, so if we had a miscast, we would be. Nothing? Okay, they got 3 cards in hand. This still allows us to hold up Test of Talent, so we'll go ahead and cycle here. Time Warp. Ooh, Dispute's good too. So now we go for it. We go for it, hope it works. Alternatively, nah, let's go for this. If they got 2 counter spells, they got 2 counter spells, but okay, so they're snoozing us here. Let's hope it resolves. If it doesn't, they're down to 2 cards in hand. We have a Time Warp in hand with a Dispute, so we're still like okay spot. This is where they could have removal for a creature as well, but we got to put pressure on them here. Okay. I don't think I've ever wanted to beat somebody so bad in a long time. Oh, they got a 1 card now? Just don't let it be. Nice. Nice. Let's go to attacks here. Let's Time Warp. Need to find something good here. Let's take an extra turn for now. Dwarven Mine is a card. One, two, three, four, five, six. Man, that's unfortunate. Yep, that resolves. Really need to find a Transmorgify or a creativity here. And attacking Fairy isn't going to do much right now. Jesus. Come on, game. We have so many cards that get us back in this. Like, Prismari Command's good, Brainstorm's good, Shark Typhoon's good, Creativity's good, Time Warp's good. We got a lot of good hits here. Just a matter of finding them. Okay, they scry here, so they're obviously, they hunting. Oh, and they top two there, that's spooky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a card. So it's Overload. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If they don't counter it, we have Time Warp back. One, two, three, four, five. I'm not going to cast it yet. We got to be patient here. They don't know about the dispute, which is really nice. Curious to see if they minus this to Fairy now. If they plus up and just start whiffing here, Time Warp could do its thing. Okay, so they minus there. I think we go for Time Warp first. See if it resolves. Again, like, Dovin's Veto we can't do anything about, and that's like the rough part about these Jeskai decks. For somebody who likes to BM about the time stuff, they seem to be taking a lot of it. The same amount we have. So I think we try to counter... Actually, do I even give a shit about that? I really don't think I do. That's fine. Swing into them. Big Shark Typhoon here would be bad. Maybe I shouldn't even be attacking this. Give us something good. Okay, another one of those is again fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can Typhoon again. Time Warp. Time Warp again, I mean, sorry. And we have Dispute held up here. If they try to counter... Let's go for it. They didn't have it last time. Let it resolve. Let it resolve. Like, Dispute's not going to be able to do much here. Honestly, maybe I should have saved this. But we're getting to that point where we kind of have to go for this stuff, okay? And now, if they... Okay. Okay. Miscast, not bad here. Now I think we start trying to kill that. Yikes. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. We're just not finding our stuff to get Velomachus at all, dude. Like, even if we found a Velomachus now, we could cast it. We got counter magic for days. Okay, speaking of which, here we have Test of Talents and Disputer Miscast held up, so let's play Velomachus. It's getting intense. They saw it coming, eh? Let's test your talents. Oh. Let's go. Opponent's hand is a Gear Hulk. Saw it coming here. We'll get rid of these as well. And I think we just go for the win here. Can we find Time Warp one time? Let's go! Get wrecked. Oh, snoozy snooze snooze, opponent. Oh no. Oh no, opponent. Oh, oops. Oops. They deserve every bit of this, and this victory feels so good for how rude they've been this whole game. Outplayed. Out-frickin-played. Oh, sorry guys, I was asleep there. I guess I turned into Marlos Batista for a second there. My fault. Anyways, the clock is ticking, so let's attack. What do you say, just for good measure, another Time Warp? Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Ooh, it feels good. It feels real good. And with that, Plat 2. Again, nothing to brag about, but for as little as I've actually played this year, I'm actually slaying the ladder right now. And let's think about it. We went 2-1 in my first video on the ladder. And then we went 4-1 in Best of 1 with Gruul. 2-1 with Sultai. Then 3-0 here, so not bad. Let's take a look at the deck list one more time. Alright, y'all, so a big 3-0 there. We got the gift in the first game with them salt scooping us in the middle of the sideboard. In game 2, we got the clean 2-0. Game 3, we got the beautiful 2-0 against somebody who wanted to just emote the heck out of us. So it feels good. This deck is absolute gas, though. If I had a tournament to play this weekend, this is probably what I'd play. Maybe some adjustments. I'm still not sure about Miscast over Spell Pierce. That 3 mana, like the 1 mana difference there, with, for instance, Sorceries can definitely be a big deal when it comes to counter magic. So I think it's still probably worth it there. But it would be nice in a lot of spots where you could just use, you know, have a Spell Pierce there and counter a Teferi or counter a Narset or something. But yeah, the deck's beautiful because you have enough consistent ways between Shark Typhoon and Prismari Command and Dwarven Mine to make your tokens to where turn 4, if the gates are clear, you just turn 4, do this, and do your thing. Obviously, you saw in a lot of games there where if we whiff, it does feel pretty bad when you whiffed, and you have to just hope your lore hold doesn't die or get bounced or anything. And I wish we could have got the loop there, the loops there where you go like, you know, turn 4 lore hold, attack, you get the Time Warp, and then the next turn you have your 5 mana. Maybe you hit Experimental Overload, make a token, bring back Time Warp, and then Time Warp again. It's like from there on, it just feels like you can't lose a game. But this deck is just fire. I hope you all enjoyed it. Like I said, Historic is a blast for me right now, and I'm loving it. So hopefully you are too. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. And follow me on Twitter. Now, I know there's a lot of people who don't have Twitter or don't follow me on there, but I'm closing in sort of on 1,000 followers on Twitter, and that'd be pretty cool to hit that mark. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/TitanSmashMTG. Thanks for watching, y'all. Appreciate the support as always. I really do love y'all, and you guys make this worth it making videos. Thank you. Appreciate it.